This video is going to cover Objective 1.3 practice tasks. The first task asks you to change each of these different tabs down here to a different color. Anything in the theme colors template. So you're just going to choose any color for each of these different tabs. And then what you're going to do is you're going to change the theme for the whole document, and you'll see the theme colors change based on the theme that you've chosen. So each of these tabs are now a different color. You're going to go up to the page layout tab up top, and you're going to click on the themes, and you're going to scroll down until you see retrospect. It's actually, I have it on my screen as 3 over 1 down, but yours may be a little bit different. So you're going to choose the retrospect theme. You'll see all of the changes in the font colors change based on the theme. And then it wants you to change the worksheet names from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August to period 1 through period 6. So right click on each one and rename them. After each of the different tabs are renamed, the next task asks you to display the period 1 worksheet. Delete column A, so you're going to right click on the letter A and go to delete, and right click row 2 and go to delete. Then configure the worksheet to a landscape orientation and display the print preview of the worksheet to verify the settings. So you're going to go to orientation on the page layout tab and change it to landscape. And then if you go to File and go to Print, you can see that it's a landscape orientation. The next task asks you to create a header that will print on all pages of the worksheet. In the left header section, enter the current date property. In the center section, enter the file name, and on the right, choose the page number property. So you're going to go down to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. This is the normal view that you're currently in. You're going to go to the Page Layout view. Once you click on Page Layout view, your header options appear here. And in the far left, we are going to enter in the current date property. So you're going to click on current date up here on the design tab. And then in the center, click on file name. And then on the right, you're going to click on page number property. And then if you click down somewhere in your sheet, it'll show you then what each of the headers will look like and how they'll be displayed. Then it says change the center section of the header to display the name of the worksheet instead of the workbook. So I'm going to click on the file name, and I'm just going to display it as the name of the worksheet. So I'm going to click on sheet name, then click back down here, and it's period 1, and that's period 1 sheet. And you'll see if you click on period 2 sheet and go to the layout view, there hasn't been a header applied here. Then it wants you to display, actually does want you to display period 2. And I'm going to go back to normal view for period 2 worksheet. Then resize columns D and O to their content. So I'm just going to double click between D and E, and this is going to best fit that whole column of D. And then I'm going to double click in between O and P. And then that only did D and O. And looking at the direction again, it has a colon in between D and O. So I'm going to take this to mean that it wants you to best fit D through O. So we're going to click on D, drag through O, and then double click between O and P. And then this best fits all of the columns within those two ranges. Check the width of column D and C to make sure that they're the same. So I'm going to, check the width of column D and then set column C to the same width. So left click on D, right click on D. Column width is going to be 7.29. Right click on C, column width 7.29, and then hit enter. And now column C and D are the same width. This completes objective 1.3.